Hi everyone, it's Andrea here. I love this time of day at the studio. I just absolutely love to be here when the sun's going down. The light in here, the light in here. So, yay. Let's see, it's Thursday, May 21st. Yes, Thursday, May 21st. And we're getting ready for a Memorial Day weekend. Feels a little different this year, huh? But let's do just a little light yoga and sound healing kind of thing. And this is the little bit of movement throughout your day, or just even just a little bit of movement. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Just to kind of take the edge off anything that might have happened during your day, or just kind of move some energy through your body and really set yourself up for a beautiful night's sleep. Maybe with some really cool dreams. And for sharing something from me, the yoga isn't just the postures, has meant more to me over the past couple of months than ever. It's just, wow. And I knew it was something that was true. I knew I could feel it in my heart, but it is just, it's something you can practice every day, all day long. And I haven't been necessarily craving being in Warrior 2 during this time. I've really been rooting into my foundation, Svaha Yoga Foundation, and just wow. It really is so much more than the postures. And we can get to a place. I was talking with Lisa. I was talking with Lisa the other day, and we were talking about how you can get to this, like, I'm calling it a place, but it's not really a place. It's like a way of being where you're in a meditation, some form of a meditation all the time. All the time. We already know that you can be in meditation when you're dancing, when you're singing, when you're knitting, whatever it is. So why not be in rhythm and be connected all the time, and just be in this state of meditation all the time? Meditation isn't just about like being like asleep and like having your eyes closed even. It's the soul on its knees no matter what you're doing. So whether that's in a yoga posture or it's when you're washing the dishes, it becomes life. And yoga isn't just during that time period where you're in class, or even if you're at home and you've set aside time, awesome. Do that. We're about to do that right now. But it starts to, the mantra and the love just starts to permeate out into the rest of your life. And it's truly so much more than the postures. Oh my goodness. Whew. On that note, let's do some movement. Just a little bit. And please feel free, as always, let this be really organic. Let it be your own. We're going to have like a nice 10-minute or so sound healing, synergy of sound healing shavasana. So whatever you need in your body to get you there, do it. All right, let's start in child's pose. So knees to the mat, hips to heels, arms extended out in front. We'll be here for a little bit, so feel free, settle in. The sense of surrendering. Om Namah Shivaya. Surrendering to that energy that essence that is bigger than all of us, that is all of us, that is the energy of creation. It's the cycle of life, the rhythm of nature, the vibration, the life force that flows through everything. Bow, surrender to that, and feel comfort in that surrender. Now, sometimes when we start practice, it's a really active child's pose. You have your fingertips on the earth and there's energy in your arms. If you want that, go ahead, go for it. This could also just be this really, like you're melting into the posture. So notice where you're holding when you don't need to. Let your fingers be soft, let your shoulders be soft, let your belly be soft. Let your breath flow all the way down to your belly, and then exhale out of the mouth. 10 more breaths here. Connecting with the spirit of the mountains, the rivers, the deserts, the oceans. The spirit of the forests, the trees. Each and every being on this planet. The spirit of the sun, the moon, the stars. Remember that we are made up of stardust. Walk your hands out over to the right. Walk your hands back to center. Out over to the left. Walk your hands back to center. Inhale, make your way up to your tabletop pose. Table pose, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, cat-cow flow. Breathe in, belly towards the earth, heart lifts. Exhale, reverse that. Take a look at your belly button. And just roll back and forth through your cat-cow. Starting to let this be even more organic. So roll through the shoulders, take your hips back towards your heels. S curves, make C curves. And even more organically moving through the body, you can stay right in this sort of like cat-cow tabletop flow. If you want, add a downward facing dog in there. So tuck all 10 toes, let your hips go back and high. Downward dog. Not putting in too much effort. Let this be really effortless, and let it go beyond just the physical feeling of your body moving into how this feels energetically and emotionally even. So you can flow through table, down dog, maybe back to child's pose. If you want, there could be only this, like, this is just, you absolutely just are craving this so much. A little vinyasa. And just keep moving through your body. Maybe 8 more breaths. Down dog, child's pose, cat-cow flow, maybe vinyasa. Maybe one leg at a time, lifts back and high. You could do that from tabletop too. More breaths. You'll start to make your way back to your tabletop if you're not already there. And make sure the toes are untucked. Take your knees a little bit further apart. Let your left hand be right below your nose. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Now feel this twist first. Breathe in. You make a fist with the right hand, roll out the wrist. And on an exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Let the right shoulder rest right down on the earth. And the back of the right hand rests down too. So fingers are soft. I'll do it this way so you can see. See how my hand's nice and soft. Back of the hand resting on the earth. So you're not holding your hand in place. It's just light as air. Right shoulder to the earth, right side of the head to the earth. Option to bring the left fingertips to the earth above your head. 5 breaths. Let the left hand come back to its spot. If it walked away, push into the left palm, reach right arm up. And let's go right to the other side. So right hand below the nose, breathe in, reach left arm up. Make a fist with the left hand, roll out the left wrist. Really feel this twist and stretch in the left shoulder, the front of the left shoulder. Thread left arm underneath the right. Resting left side of the head and left shoulder to the earth. Back of the left hand resting down. You stay right there. I'm gonna lower the lights a little bit. Option to bring right fingertips to the floor above your head, or right hand can stay right by your face, no problem. 2 more breaths. Bring right hand back to its spot if it walked away. Push into the right palm. Reach left arm up to the sky. And the left hand comes back down to the earth. Maybe just a little bit of a cat-cow flow here. And come to your seat. Whatever a comfortable yoga seat means to you. And now that we've moved through the body a little bit, let's come to some breathing, really mindful breathing. Let's actually do alternate nostril breathing. So take your right hand, hope you can see this, I'm gonna use my left hand, but take your right hand, bend your pointer finger and your middle finger, right? Leave out your thumb and your ring finger and your pinky. Now your right thumb, your thumb goes over your right nostril. These two fingers are spaced for your nose. And then this pinky and ring finger are off to the side. And then some people like to put the pointer finger and middle finger on the third eye. Go ahead, breathe in through the left nostril. Close both nostrils. Hold at the top. Lift your right thumb off your right nostril. Exhale through your right nostril. We're going to keep this really simple. Inhale through your right nostril. Thumb comes to nostril. Hold at the top. Exhale out of your left nostril. So lift your right finger and pinky. Exhale. And breathe back in through left nostril. Close nostril, hold at the top. Release the right thumb. Exhale out of the right nostril. We'll take maybe 8 more rounds like this. If you feel like you're like, this is just too much, you can go ahead and place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or just have your hands on your knees, either face up or face down, and breathe. So either you're rolling with this alternate nostril breathing, or you're just breathing smooth and slow. 8 breaths. Let go of your alternate nostril breathing, if you were still participating in that. And everyone, hands on the knees, face up. Come into Om Mudra. So pinkies, 4 fingers and thumbs connect. The rest of your fingers spread nice and wide. So palms facing upward. Gently close your eyes. Pull pelvic floor up towards your belly button to the back of your spine. Connect with your pranic tube. Beam of energy running up and down the front of your spine, pulsing up and down the front of your spine, all the way to the center of the earth. Back up through your body, out the crown of your head, up to the cosmos. what shape your body's in. It's not just in the postures. Your soul's on its knees when you smell a flower. See the sunlight shine through the spaces of the leaves of the trees. And you take the time to gaze into someone's eyes that you really, truly love. Eventually that will be everyone. Whew. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hug your knees into your chest, just as a way to extend the right leg off to the side. Take the sole of the left foot into the right thigh. Side stretch. So right hand resting somewhere on the right leg. And we're going to be here for about 8 breaths, so just settle in. I've been reading the Living Gita. It's a translation of the Bhagavad Gita by Sachidananda. Swami Sachidananda. And I was just getting to the part where Krishna is talking to Arjuna about how God is in everything alive, not alive, the entire universe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Quite literally find God everywhere, in each and every one of us. Belly button pulling in and up. Lift your shoulders back up above your hips. And let's fold straight away, just because we're right here, right? Turn your hips so you're folding straight away over that leg. Go ahead, hands somewhere on the right leg or off either side, the toes. This is without forcing. This is just a way to kind of release anything that might have happened in your day today. Back up, bring shoulders back up above your hips. Bring your knees into your chest. And let's just go right to the other side, keep it simple. So now left leg goes off to the left. At first it's a side stretch. Right, lean over to the left. 8 breaths here. Divine energy is everywhere within each and every one of us. In the crystals in the center of the earth, in the air around us, in the music playing. So it's not just physical things, it's vibration and sound, light. of it that way, or going beyond the brain, thinking and feeling it that way, living it with the heart. How magical does life become, first of all? My goodness. Inhale, lift shoulders back up above the hips. And exhale, fold straight away over the left leg. There's also this sense, this knowing, this ancient wisdom that we are never alone. We're never alone. More breaths, allowing the edges of your day to soften. And breathe in. Bring your shoulders back up above your hips. Bring knees into your chest. Soles of the feet together, knees falling out to the sides. Let your elbows come towards the insides of your knees. Hands can stay right on your ankles. If you want, fingertips can come out to the floor, the earth in front of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your hands back in towards your body if they walked out in front of you. And use your hands, bring your knees back together and make your way onto your back body. Knees hug to chest when you get there. Really feeling like we need a nice twist. So you can just keep this really simple and let your knees fall to the right just as they are. Let them stack on top of each other if you want. Let your feet come to the earth. Cross your left leg over your right leg. Then let your knees fall out over to the right. Arms can come out like a T. Eight breaths here. Breath in, breathe all the way down into your belly. Exhale, fall into spaciousness, fall into love, into divine light. Unwind, come back to center, or come back onto your back body, uncross your legs if your legs were crossed. Let's go right to the other side with our twist. So knees either fall out to the left just as they are, or cross right leg over the left leg first, and let your knees fall out. Connecting once again with the energy pulsing from the center of the earth all the way up to the central sun and back down. This energy pulsing through our bodies. Big breath in, and exhale, returning on back onto your back body. Uncross your legs if your legs were crossed. Maybe let your knees windshield wiper out from side to side. Hug your knees into your chest. And extend your heels up towards the sky. So arms can be down by your sides, palms facing upward. Gently flex your toes towards the shins, and then maybe point your toes back and forth. Maybe roll through the ankles. Then let that soften. And either stay here for about 10 more breaths. If there's any other twist or stretch your body is asking for before settling into your final meditation, our Shavasana, go ahead and take that. Or maybe you're ready for Shavasana right now. Feeling the energy of our final resting posture. Feel it starting even now. Take your time. I'm going to come up to my seat, but you go ahead, take your time. Making your way to whatever your final resting posture means for this practice. Lying back. Knees can be bent. You could place, if you have a blanket nearby, you can get cozy. Or you could place the blanket underneath your knees, something like this. Imagine liquid light shimmering through your body. Healing liquid light. Charging up your immune system. Rest and rejuvenation. The high vibration of peace birthright. Heaven on earth, that is our heart full of unconditional love, freedom, shanti, shanti, shanti. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Let it feel like a sigh with your entire body. Allowing your awareness to return. When we're all in the studio together after a sound healing, we often joke around about how we wish we could just stay. Maybe even not even get up and just go right to sleep. So if you're feeling that way now, continue to stay lying back. Otherwise, bring some movement back to your body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Ease your way onto your right side. Take your time. And staying in your meditative state, if you're choosing to come up to your seat, go ahead and do that now. Just pause for a few moments wherever you're at, whether it's lying back or on your side, or maybe you've come to your meditative seat. Just a few moments sealing in the energy of our practice. Remembering that yoga doesn't have to stop when we say namaste at the end of class. Our soul can be on its knees throughout our whole day, our whole lives. This beautiful dance with nature and the divine all around us and within us. Breathe in, bring arms up overhead, if that makes sense to you. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. I don't know if you can see, but I'm totally smiling. Oh, goodness. Oh, shanti, shanti, shanti.